So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it on video. At least, probably not. There is a ring around the moon tonight, and it's very cool looking. But I think this phone just zooms too well. Almost full tonight, which is kind of cool. I'll have to try and get an actual just photograph. But I was hoping to be able to get a picture of the ring, because it's kind of neat. Also, we actually had sunlight today, which I think is pretty darn awesome. Also, you guys can't see anything unless I hold you up at the moon because it's really dark outside. So let's go in and sit down on the couch because I watched Pride and Prejudice today and I have thoughts. And I think for the most part, they're mostly positive thoughts. It was a really good movie, and I really did enjoy it. Oh, if you are wondering, it is currently on YouTube, and it's in the free if you watch ads section of YouTube movies. So if you, like me, have never seen the Keira Knightley version of Pride and Prejudice, it's there, it's free, go watch it. I did enjoy it. It left me, which I don't think is the purpose behind Pride and Prejudice, it left me kind of melancholy. And I don't know if that's a me thing or if maybe that was the mood that they were going for with the movie. I feel like it wasn't. I liked a lot of the cinematography in it. And I'm not like some big movie reviewer. That is 100% for certain. I just know what I like and what I don't. The one thing I really did kind of take exception to, I guess, was, and she wasn't in a lot of the movie, but the few scenes that she was in, I didn't really like the portrayal of Mary Bennet because to me in the book, Mary felt studious and kind of like the classic introvert. And it was something with the actress that played her, maybe. Just some of the expressions on her face made the Mary in the movie, to me, feel like she was maybe a little bit jealous of her sisters. And like the scenes with Mr. Collins and with Elizabeth rejecting Mr. Collins, there were a few frames where they focused in on Mary's face, and it seemed like Mary was maybe jealous that he had asked Elizabeth and maybe secretly hoping he would have asked her. I don't know. It was just something that hit me and I was like, I feel like the Mary in the book was a little less inclined to care if she ever got married. So that one I didn't really, I feel like the actress, maybe it's just my interpretation, but it was definitely not my Mary. Keira Knightley was a wonderful Elizabeth. I think she did a fantastic job. The portrayal of Mr. Collins, ah, that poor actor. I mean, he played him well. Mr. Darcy, I can't remember what the actor's name is. He did a wonderful job. He did a fantastic job. He didn't look the way my imaginary Mr. Darcy looked, but that's okay. He didn't have to. I don't know. I pictured Mr. Darcy as being a bit, I don't know, I guess the classic tall, dark, and handsome thing. I I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't exactly that. Although the actor who played him, perfect Englishman, so, you know, no complaints there. And I think it was Donald Sutherland playing Mr. Bennet. He did a great job. I feel like not enough of Mr. Bennet's like sarcasm came through, but that's okay because I also feel like they did a very good portrayal of the Bennett family, but not quite as contentious. I felt like Mrs. Bennett was toned down a little bit and she seemed a little bit more like a loving mother in this and a little bit less like a crazed harpy who is just trying to get her daughters married off. But that's good. It kind of humanized everybody. Um, Jane was good. Mr. Bingley, the actor who played Mr. Bingley, I have to give him full credit because he played up the whole Bingley seeming like a puppy, and I loved that. Wickham, I feel like in the movie they didn't spend enough time with the whole Wickham Lydia thing. So I don't know. I feel like they hit all the major story beats, but it really felt rushed, which is ironic because the movie is what, almost 3 hours, but it still felt rushed. I'm going to keep my eyes open because, from what I understand, the BBC miniseries Pride and Prejudice is really, really like close to the book. So that might have a little bit better feeling as far as like hitting everything. But overall, I enjoyed it. I don't know why it left me melancholy. Except I'm not usually a romance movie person, and this one was definitely heavy with the romance. I did have to laugh because the very last scene of the movie where Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy are just like on that platform that they're on, the only thing I could think of was, are they ripping off 16 Candles? Because it just reminded me so much of that scene at the end of 16 Candles. Probably not, but that was kind of where my mind went. The other place my mind went was during all of the ball scenes. The only thing I could think was, I wonder how bad those rooms smelled. Because I mean, I don't fall prey to the whole idea that people in the past were dirty, but no matter what, when you cram that many people into a room and they're dancing and doing all that, and I don't think they had created deodorant then. So that was where my mind was, especially as they're all holding their arms up to dance with each other. I was like, "Oh, I wonder what that room smelled like." It's just the stupid places my mind goes. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I think adaptation wise, I think they did a good job. Like I said, they hit all the major story beats. It just, like so many books that get adapted into movies, they had to leave a lot on the cutting room floor for the sake of time. But I think I liked it. I do wish I knew why it left me feeling melancholy. I've been feeling melancholy like all day since I watched it. And I'm not sure why. Probably a me thing because overall I really did enjoy it. So that was it. I figured I would just share that with you guys tonight. I was just going to like put up a short or something for tomorrow, but I said, you know what? Somebody might care what I thought about Pride and Prejudice. Obviously, I am no Dominic Noble or any other like film review channel. They all write all sorts of funny one-liners and stuff. All I can do is give you my thoughts on it. And overall, I thought it was good. For the most part. Except for the armpit smell. You gotta wonder about that. Anyway, if you are free tonight, we are going to be building a retirement home for my 100 baby matriarch who last week became an elder, so she will no longer be pumping out babies every week. I'm sure she's happy about that. I don't blame her. I figure we're going to make her a cute little writer's cottage, something just quaint and pretty where she can just live her retired life and enjoy the fact that for however long she's still around, she is not going to be having children. So we're going to be doing that tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, whatever that is where you live. But other than that, have a fantastic day. Have a wonderful weekend. If you're out in California, please stay safe. My thoughts are with you. If you're down south where you guys are probably getting hit with more snow and ice, my thoughts are with you guys too. But thank you. Please do hit the thumbs up on your way out. It does always make me smile. Subscribe if you haven't, because why not? And I will see you later.